Hello, we have finally made it to the Orcs Must Die release on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, and today is a day of excitement because we get more Orcs Must Die players in the community, although we'll talk about if there's crossplay or not later in the video. But I went on to the IGN review just to go back and see what the IGN review was about a year ago. IGN gave Orcs Must Die about a 7 out of 10, and I was curious what other people thought about the Orcs Must Die 7 out of 10 rating. So I went down to the comment section and we found some fun comments that we are going to look at right now and to see what these other people said about Orcs Must Die. But today's a day of celebration because now it's on Steam, Orcs Must Die is on PlayStation, and Orcs Must Die is on Xbox, and now you can pick it up and play it and have some fun. Okay, so I made a PowerPoint with some Orcs Must Die comments, and I hid everyone's titles and names just because I didn't want anything to be spread. But the first one, the very top one, is anti-orc propaganda, because the title is very specific that all orcs must die. Very clear against orcs and not a fan of orcs, but that's okay. The next one, cool series, but you lost me at Stadia exclusive. So this is a very common theme in this comment section on the bottom of the IGN page. I totally understand anyone's opinion on liking Stadia or not. I like Stadia. I love Stadia. I think Stadia is a great platform, but I definitely understand. I had a conversation with my best friend from high school actually yesterday. He says streaming video games is just not for him. He likes actually downloading them and playing them and having them, and I totally get that. So I understand this person doesn't like the Stadia exclusive part, but it is now no longer Stadia exclusive. It's on Steam, Xbox, PS4, PS5, Xbox, all the Xboxes. It'll be great. Let's see. So this one says, awesome game. I have not played the first two games, so this has been a breath of fresh air. Surprisingly challenge, even though on earlier levels. Happy it was included on Stadia Pro since I will not have paid $40 for the game otherwise. So I agree. I'm happy I started playing this game because it was on Stadia Pro and I got a free trial for Stadia Pro. And it's actually the reason I've kept Stadia Pro for an extra month, because I want to keep playing it and enjoying the content and making some more videos about it. So I think that's awesome. See, there's a Stadia person, there's a not Stadia person. I totally get that. The game was fun as hell to play with buddies, the first one. Never played two. Well, mostly like 10 minutes, but never got into it because something else on my attention at the time. We'll definitely check this out. Glad to see you made another one for some fun. I agree. And I like the graphics too. Hopefully this person will enjoy the graphics. It would be interesting to see. I really wish I could know what they thought of if they actually tried the game. That would be interesting. I thought this comment was interesting. I'm enjoying it a lot as a free pro game. Makes sense. Same with me. And a 7 seems accurate from what I've played so far, as IGN doesn't do half scores anymore. Very interesting. I actually didn't know they didn't do half scores because I haven't really gone on many things, but I wonder what this person would do. Would they put a 7.5 or would they put a 6.5? Would they go down or up? I'm pretty sure from how happy they seem, they'd put a 7.5 if they could go up to a half score. Interesting that they want to give it a half score. I would probably give it a 7.5 if I were to rate it. Maybe almost an 8. I've been really enjoying it. It's been a decent challenge, and I think the graphics are nice, and it's fun to play. So I would maybe put maybe a 7 or 8 myself. Let me know what you would put. If you've played this game, let me know what you would put in the comments, what rating that you would give Orcs Must Die, because I think it's a great game. I think it's fun. I think you could definitely enjoy it with people. I think it definitely seems like a fun game to play with friends. You could play it either intense or casual. I think it's just a great all-around game if you want to get into it. With the new update and with it coming to Steam, there's actually going to be a new mode. So for those that have seen this, Old Friends main campaign is a thing, Drastic Steps is already a thing, Endless and weekly challenges have already all been a thing, but the Scramble Mode is new. The Scramble Mode is going to be like a 5-set new thing. I think you're going to enjoy it. Sadly, it doesn't come to Stadia on the release today. It should be coming later, hopefully. That's the plan. But it's not coming on Stadia. It'll be on Steam and the other platforms on those released today. And then here's the age-old question. Every time there's a new game, there's always a question of crossplay. Is there going to be crossplay? And that's what this person on Twitter asked June 13th. And the answer from Orcs Must Die is Orcs Must Die 3 will not support crossplay on release. Little sad you can't play with your friends on different platforms. They have an Xbox, PS4, or Stadia, but you get to play with your friends on the same platform. So if you're all your buddies are on Xbox, that's perfect. All your buddies are on Steam, that's perfect. And if anyone wants to ever play with me on Stadia, let me know. I'm looking for some friends to play Orcs Must Die on Stadia, so let me know. I'll add you on Stadia, and we will play. Overall, I'm happy to see the community hopefully expand into different platforms. I'm happy that it's expanding from Stadia to different platforms. I was really hoping there would be crossplay though, so we could play with a bunch of different people, but maybe someday that'll get added to the game or get added to a future Orcs Must Die game. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, seeing some of these funny comments, and having some fun with us. So feel free to like and subscribe and give a comment on what you think. So bye.